afternoon, everybody on the West Coast. Good morning, and everybody else in between this great big beautiful country of ours. How the hell you doing? What do you know? What do you say? What's up? What's happening? Holy shit. Oh man, I'll tell you what, I got up, I had a job to do this morning. Did I tell you yesterday? My oven, I didn't tell you. So I get up, I do my show and everything else, and I go to make my lunch. So I figure, what am I going to have today? I have French bread pizza, okay? It's 350 degrees. You set the oven, half an hour, you got French bread pizza. Really nice. Hate, absolutely. I'm whistling. Absolutely hate microwave, okay? You might as well just, eat bread dough, okay? No way to brown it. So I set the oven on 350. And I'm waiting, ding, 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 heat it up, right? About 20 minutes. A little bit long. I'm like, oh. So anyway, I'm like, I changed my mind. I'm going to have a regular pizza. So I'm going to get the pizza, pre-made pizza. And I opened it all up. Turned the oven on 400, right? Well, the oven light stayed lit, saying, okay, it's preheated. I'm like, well, okay. So I get the oven all, prepared and everything else. And I set that in for 22 minutes. Oh, wait, 22 minutes. So, timer went up, beep, 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 beep. Okay, so I go in and check here, just the cheese is melted on top. It's like, oh, man, my pizza is freaking raw. Now, here's the thing. I should have known something was wrong, because last night I made baked chicken. Okay, chicken breast with French fries. And then the French fries weren't all the way crispy like they usually are. And I'm figuring, well, it was the bottom of the bag, blah, blah, blah. And maybe it had a little extra oil on them. And I ate it fine. Everything tasted done, So anyway, there it goes. I'm like, my pizza's out. I'm getting tired. I got to eat. That's the way it is. So I'm like, if it's at 350 preheated, I'll just turn more time up and make it more time. So I did it another 15 minutes. Still nothing. Just So I get the brilliant idea. I'm going to turn it on broil. I'm going to broil the shit out of this pizza. I want to eat, man. So I turned the broiler on. And I turn it on for 10 minutes, and I go to check it after 5 minutes, and the whole top of the pizza is burnt, and the bottom's barely done. I'm like, oh God, screw it. So I pulled the pizza out, and I checked the crust on the bottom. I'm like, is this really safe to eat or what? I'm like, oh my God. So yeah. Anyway, I freaking ate it. I took the other half, and I put it in the refrigerator. So the first thing I did after that, I get online to go ahead and order the pizza. Yeah, the pizza, the element, the heating element. Now here's the thing, I've had this oven for 20 years, okay? Going on 21 years, and I've changed that element twice already. So it's every 7 years almost, that it goes bad. But maybe not, because I had it 7 years and then it went down in 7 years. 14, yeah. So, yeah, about every 7 years, the element burns up. I don't know, it's so weird, too, because there's nothing on it. It's perfectly clean and everything else, but there's just a little spot on there that goes, pff, and that's it. You're done. Now, if you've ever tried to use the element longer than that, yeah, pretty soon it'll preheat at 350, and then after a while it'll take a half an hour to preheat at 50, and then after that it'll go 200, so don't even play with it. The best bet is, and the secret to all of this is the lesson, that when it starts taking longer for your oven to preheat, the element is starting to go bad. Now, it might take a month, okay? If you use the oven every day, it might take 3 weeks, but as you notice, it taking a little bit long. Say like, wow, 15 minutes, it ain't preheated yet. Hey, that bake element's out the door, so you better get your part numbers ready and order it. Have it ready to go. So that's what I did yesterday. I worked on other stuff, recordings and all this other shit. And then this morning, I had to come back down. Well, no, I had to come down anyway. But I had to come down and go ahead and, tear the oven apart. I like doing that stuff instead of like hiring somebody to go ahead and. No, man, this stuff, it's a little bit of a struggle, but hey, for other people it's not a struggle. So just do it. You got some little jobs, you can do it yourself. You can't be paying everybody all the time for everything. You got to do some of this shit yourself. So, anyway, it's funny too. I was taking everything apart. First you have to pull it out. Then you got to unplug it. Always unplug it. Okay? I tried one time without unplugging it and replacing it. And that one wire touched the frame of the damn oven. And poof! Blew the circuit breaker. Had to go down and kick the circuit breaker back on. But that was after I unplugged it. I'm like, I ain't doing this shit again. It's okay. And I have been shocked. I've been shocked. Years ago, these old color TVs and stuff used to have these big transformers in them to provide all the different voltages for all the different. Man, I got shocked with the secondary of a transformer. I thought my heart was going to explode. That's how bad it was. Terrible shit. So, yeah. Anyway. That's it. So what I had to do is I got to pull the oven out. Well, I had to get the shit out from the side, but I pulled the oven out, unplug it, take the back off, pull the two prongs off, and then I take the front door off and what do they call it? The grates, the shells, the freaking wire shells, okay? And so I'm all ready to go. The cool thing about it, I don't know how true this is going to be, but when I ordered it yesterday afternoon, they said it would be the next day. And I just regular shipping. But, I'm like, really? It usually takes 3 to 5 days, which means I'm stuck with a damn microwave. So maybe I'll lose a couple pounds, right? Maybe I'll lose a couple pounds. I need to check on something here real quick. Let me do this. Uh-oh. What's going on here? Oh. Okay. I just needed to check, see. Here's the thing, too. This drives me crazy. If you get on here early, the interface, I have the background for radio.com. Not what you see, what I see from the server. Okay, and it shows little pictures, album pics of songs playing as they play. Well, on here, on this server, this software, when you first go on, it'll show, and then it'll show the next picture. But then it stops. And you can't go by that watching it to see when, okay, it's time to hit this button to come back on, to come on the air, Because right now it's saying that the spinners are playing. Okay, the spinners were playing freaking, 10 minutes ago. So that's why I had to go online here, check real quick, say, hey, is my picture showing? Are these people seeing the spinners and wondering how the hell is my voice coming across the spinners when it's spinners are supposed to be playing? I know, it drives you crazy. Drives you absolutely nuts. So I'm like in a quandary here. I'm just like, oh my gosh. Okay, here, let's do it. Okay, now here. This, I'm not going to say any, if I have to say anything and redo this, okay, zero, no, I ain't going to do zero hedge. They tricked me the last time, folks. I'll read you the headline, and that's it. Could the Delta variant end the Chinese Communist Party? Inquiring minds want to know. Now, wait a minute. This ain't medical, so maybe I could read it. I don't know. What do you think? Well, you loaded me up. You ought to fucking know. Excuse my language. Oh, that's right. Not a kid show, folks. You got crumb munchers running rats on and around. You better get them out of here. This is for adults. Big people. This is big people show. So if you got them running around, it's nice out. Kick their ass outside. You know the story. If they're little, put them for a nap. Xbox, PlayStation, go ahead and put headphones on an iPad. Let them listen to some damn music. They don't need to be listening to some of this damn shit here. Okay, could the Delta variant end the Chinese Communist Party? ZeroHedge.com. This was shit yesterday at 8 a.m. Why the fuck is it late? Excuse my language. Okay, so anyway. COVID-19 is ravaging China. Oh, it is? Oh, my God. The Delta variant is spreading across the country fast, and Beijing has no answer to the new strain other than draconian, totalitarian, brute force measures and blaming foreigners. Oh, really? Okay. Millions of Chinese residents are now in various forms of lockdown. The recent infections constitute the most widespread coronavirus outbreak since the disease first hit China sometime in late 2019. The new flare-up, which quickly slipped beyond the control of the authorities, is undermining core Communist Party propaganda narratives. Who would have thunk? Chinese authorities trace the latest series of infections to it's Mangled news, folks. You did this to me, didn't you? Oh, shit, kiss my ass. These people are really nice. Okay, flight landing at the Nanjing Lukou International Airport from Russia. So blame the Russians, damn it. Okay, 9 Chinese airport workers tested positive after cleaning the plane. That's bad. Oh, yeah. I'll tell you another story real quick. Okay, here's the thing. I only read the headline, where it's at, and everything else, so you can find it. If they have the author there, the journalist, God bless them people. And a couple paragraphs. So this will be the last paragraph. If you want to read more about it, it's up to you. Since then, the disease has ripped through China, infecting people in almost half the country's 33 provinces and provincial level cities and regions. Delta has broken the country's virus defenses, which are some of the strictest in the world, notes Bloomberg News. So, if you want to read the rest of this story, that's it. And let me tell you it again. Could the Delta variant end the Chinese Communist Party? ZeroHedge.com yesterday at 8 a.m. Ooh, this is even worse. This is from MSN at China. Okay, this is one. You want to read it. 8 hours ago, China has punished dozens of officials for failing to contain the Delta outbreak. Wow. They punished more than 40 local officials for failing to control the one of them, spiraling Delta variant outbreaks as authorities scramble to curb the worst resurgence of COVID-19 the country has seen in over a year. Okay, so that's 8 hours ago, MSN. Another story about that. No. What? Oh, no. Here we go. This is politics stuff. Shit, man. Oh, wow. Fox News 7 hours ago. Now, hey, do you know what? Fox News TV sucks. Internet news, more like real people. Okay? This is from David Arrow. Fox News, published today. Updated 6 hours ago. California lottery winner allegedly killed by husband in Oklahoma months after win. Report. A woman who won $2 million in the California lottery last fall was allegedly killed by her husband in Oklahoma. What? Okay, so this was last fall. What the heck? Why did... Okay. Okay. Oh wow, killed by her husband along with her 1-year-old daughter, according to reports. Oh, so it took that long. Okay, the bodies of Tiffany Hill, 31, and John Donato, her 42-year-old husband, were found at her, Calera, Oklahoma home on July 30th. Authorities reportedly believe Donato shot Hill and then turned the gun on himself. The baby was injured in the shooting and died at the hospital. So he killed everybody. He killed himself. The FBI is investigating the believed killings because they occurred on tribal land. The spokesperson told the San Francisco Chronicle Hill was a registered member of the Choctaw Nation. Choctaw Nation. Wow. Okay, so if you want to read that one. Oh, okay. She won the lottery last fall. He didn't kill her last fall. Is this show going good? I have no freaking clue, okay? So, hey, you know what? You're going to get that shit, like freaking oxygen and stuff. That's what it is. I needed coffee. That's what I need. Okay. National Review, 47 minutes ago. Here's the one I didn't want to read. After GOP surrender on infrastructure, McConnell reconciliation bill hostage. No. McConnell should hold reconciliation bill on hostage. Fix your freaking glasses. Send me bigger print. Jesus, you're not as shit goes. I'm telling you what, you guys have been on here long enough to know this shit is freaking crazy. All right, so anyway, I don't want the shit. Mickey Connell has one tool available, perhaps it's Mangled news, to perhaps undo some of the damage the GOP has inflicted on themselves. They should use it. NR Plus member article then before the Senate wrapped up work. What the hell is that? NR Plus member article E then before the Senate wrapped up work on its $1.2 trillion bipartisan infrastructure bill. Democrats were releasing the specifics of another $3.5 trillion progressive goodie bag, which was crammed with an array of welfare and social expansions, a pathway to citizenship for illegal immigrants, and the largest health care expansion since Obamacare. Among many other left-wing hobby horses, add the budget bill and infrastructure deal to the $1.9 trillion COVID rescue bill, and Democrats are looking at spending $7+ trillion this year alone. Well, you know what? After they spend the $7+ trillion alone, they might not need to pass anything else. But here's the thing that's killing me with this shit with the Democrats. I'm a free-thinking independent. I'm going to bash both sides, okay? And the thing that I'm bashing about these people, they should be nickel and diming the GOP to death. Don't do one of these all-or-nothing deals. You're screwing yourself. If they're going to give you a little, take it. Take a little at a time. By then you can, freaking hit Manchin over the head or something like that and get him to say, hey, wake up, man. These guys ain't giving us shit. This politics stuff is it's ticky-tack, okay? Tick for tack, ticky-tack, that's what it is. And you got to be that way. You can't be, okay, we got this $7 trillion bill, we're going to, you know what the Republicans say? No. They're going to say, what's in it for me? We don't care about the little people. We want our big business partners to make $1 gazillion. That's exactly the way they think. You want something passed by the Republicans, put big business in it. Oh, well, you're big business. They're going, The thing that kills me is all the damn insider trading that's going on. No one of these, senators and congressmen, they serve maybe 2-3 terms and stuff. They go in, okay, scraping for nickels and dimes to be able to run. Then once they're in after like 2 terms, they come out millionaires. Now you tell me how that's possible. Really? Oh, jeez. Okay, so anyway, they got a little goodie bag for the progressive Democrats, which, hey, it's for the people. It's for the people, and you can't blame them. These damn hypocrites running around everywhere. You know, oh, no, that's socialist money. I don't want that. Give the money back. Don't take it. Some lady told me, I said, you don't like this shit? Give it back. Oh, you think I'm not crazy? I'll take anything they give to me. I'll put it in a savings account. Well, quit bitching about it. If it's good enough for you to take and put in your savings account, it's good enough for you to shut the fuck up. Period. Damn. Fucking assholes. You know what I mean? You know what I mean, Jelly Bean? Okay, let's get on our stereo voice. No, I don't think so. I don't know if you ever noticed that. The more excited I get, the higher my voice goes. And then I got to correct myself. Because when I get real excited, I talk like this, and it's really freaking aggravating. Okay? So, The Hill, 20 hours ago. If plans to cut the IRA succeed, the middle class will be collateral damage. Okay? The views expressed by contributors are their own and not the view of The Hill. Okay, we're going to do this. So if you want to read this, it says plans to cut the IRA succeed, the middle class will be collateral damage from The Hill. Yesterday, 3:31 p.m. Senate Finance Committee Chair Ron Wyden and House Ways Means Chair Richard Neal are working on legislation to limit the size of individual retirement accounts over $5 million. Media accounts have reported that this effort could be part of a search for funding for the $3.5 trillion human infrastructure. Okay, now they got infrastructure and they got human infrastructure. Wow. Okay. Okay, so that's what they're calling it. Where am I at? Okay, legislation. Okay, the move is also, per Wyden, a direct reaction to investigative reports by ProPublica based on leaked individual tax returns revealing the highly fortunate capital appreciation of newly issued stock held in the Roth IRA of one particular billionaire. Man, just give me a couple hundred thou. Just give me a couple hundred thou. I'd be happy. I'd be happy. You know, here's and you get these people, they win like $2 million, $5 million, $7 million. 2 years, they're freaking flat broke. Getting ready to get evicted out of their mansion that they bought. Don't buy that shit if you can't pay the taxes on it, folks. You know, you pay the income tax, but then the thing is, you buy this mansion valued at $1.2 million. You know, could you imagine how much the property tax is going to be on there? I don't know, wherever you live. But the shit alone. But then you go buy all these freaking fancy toys that you never had before. No. And then you get this guy from HGTV. Come on, hey, I'm going to sell you a house, man. You ever see him? I don't know the name of the show. It's funny as hell, man. He comes to take people that just won the lottery to go show them different houses. Yeah, that one suits you. Yeah, you know. Jeez. Yeah. That's another thing about them home HGTV shows when you do the fixer-upper stuff and all this other stuff. You know, they fixer-up shows. And Love It or List. Or not that, Love It or List. No. The thing, when you do, well, maybe even that. You know, then they put all this new furniture and stuff. That's not theirs. There's an option for you to buy that stuff. If you just buy the house without the fixins, let's call it the fixins, okay, you're done. You know, you got to go buy your own shit. And then when you buy your own shit and put it in this nice, beautiful house that had all these great fixins in it, it looks like shit. you know? So, yeah, that's the name of that. You know, you go from this giant California king-size bed that's 2-3 feet off the ground and super 12-inch mattress, you know, with the pillows and the blankets and the end tables on each side, and you do the clap with the lights on and clap with the lights off and all this other crazy shit, you know, and then you say, no, I don't want to buy the furniture. And then you go put your full-size mattress on the floor. No nightstand, no clothes, no tables, no nothing. Just, you know, that's it. You're done. Now, how nice is that room going to look? Huh? Oh, my God. Forget it. Forget it anyway. So if you want to read this damn thing, it plans to cut IRAs. See, even Biden said over anybody under 400,000. So hey, that's your goal. That should be that's everybody's goal right now. I am going to make $399,000 a year. That's it. That's it. No more. No more. That's it. Okay. Okay. Forbes yesterday. Oh, here go them Ruskies. Russia's robot fighter apparently isn't very robotic. And that's from Forbes yesterday, 8 a.m. In the race to develop robotic fighter jets, it might look like Russia is pulling ahead of the United States. Oh, we can't have that. But appearance can be deceiving. Russia's first few robot fighters probably won't be very robotic. The Russian and the U.S. Air Forces both are developing fast, armed, unmanned aerial vehicles that, in theory, would accompany manned fighters into combat, adding their sensors and weapons to a fast-moving battle. But these so-called wingman drones require a high degree of autonomy in order to keep up. And while Russia quickly is moving to build its S-70 okay, I maybe say it wrong. Wingman drone, it's not making a lot of obvious progress on the autonomy. I guess that's called autonomy. Autonomy, I don't know. That could make the type a viable combatant. Okay, it's likely the first batch of S-70s will be either directed from the ground or from Su-57 aircraft. So, look, hey, you don't want to read the, if you want to read this, Russia's it's this Russia's robot fighter. You know why? Why don't they just go ahead, if they're going to do this shit and have everything unmanned and make it easier to have war, why don't they just play Call of Duty? Did you ever think of that? I bet they didn't. You get your best game players, and we'll get our best game, and we're going to have it out. Neither side loses anything. We just want to know who the winner's going to be. So let's do that game. Call of Duty or some shit, Force, here's another force. Okay, here's another one you can read. I'm almost done. It's like 30 seconds. Why does Russia want a two-seat stealth fighter? Because its drone needs help. It's pretty obvious why the Russian Air Force is keen to develop a two-seat version of its single-seat Su-57 stealth fighter. The Air Force plans to pair the Su-57 with the S-70 Okhnik drone, but the drone lacks autonomy. That means whoever is aboard the Su-57 might also have to steer the S-70 one input at a time. So that's it. My time is done. If you want to read that, that was from Forbes today at 8 a.m. So we're done. So if you want to stay on the radio, you folks on the radio have been fantastic. YouTube, not so much. But hey, it takes time to build up an audience. You get all this shit, Maybe I just stink. I don't know. But anyway, let's go ahead and say goodbye to these people, and then I'm going to say goodbye to you, okay? So let's do this shit. All right, let's play this music, and let's play this shit and do this music and all that other crazy shit. All right. You guys be careful. Don't get that Rona and all that stuff. Okay? Anyway.
He's gonna screw it up.
Be careful. Don't get that Rona.
Mangled news.